dialogue unmoved, backwards thinking all the rage, shining like the moon, the first time dissolves into a mirror. The first time dissolves into a mirror. Once upon a time, twice in a dream, oceans line by line, everything between, like the first time dissolved into a mirror. Then there was hereafter, the beginnings drawing nearer. light. What a dull world without liquid dialogue. What a dull world that will never end. All this chaos turns on a dime. What will be the cause? Line by line. And all is said and done. What's more around the sun? What a dull world without liquid dialogue. What a dull world that will never end. Midnight rose in violence outside in the purple pink of day. Last before the sunset, lying over still and yet always long to go and come what may. Dancing on irony, the sweetest sincerity, dancing on irony, a fading war. Nothing seems to matter, sunbeams start to shatter, shadows waltzing over on the floor. High up in the sky now, dreams will fade into our time as the darkness kisses open door. Dancing on irony, the sweetest sincerity, dancing on irony, a fading war. Forgiving always more or less, learn to be and be unrest, watching as the light drips down in time. Even as the moon will glow, stars will dance an evening glow. Wonder if it always ends at rhyme. Dancing on irony, the sweetest sincerity, dancing on irony, a fading war. Over again, beginning just to end. Once before the blue, dancing on irony, dancing on irony. That's just sincerity. like nostalgia for the lead. Nostalgia for the lead. It's so hard to never tell. Light comes crashing up from hell, trying now to learn the walls. 2 steps forward in my thoughts, like nostalgia for the lead. Nostalgia for the lead. I'm falling into come what may. Thunder at the dawn, shadows reaching out just to belong, like nostalgia for the lead. Nostalgia for the lead. Chasing after only one, dreaming of the end of day. Will I stay? Suddenly it made sense. Suddenly in my defense. Suddenly it all came crashing down. Wonder where the sun will go. prismatic world. An operatic swirl in our prismatic world. There's fire in the dream. There's water on the sun. In between, the shadows on the ground, and rain is in the sky. I listen for the sound of a better life. A cell among a million cells. Sunrise. Refuse to hear the bell. I'm taking another chance, and heaven is a hell. I won't go. I hear what angels said. Like shadow fever crawling, the light keep pouring down above. Free from the sun, out in the darkness calling. Time is wasting on the shore. Yesterday's sun, out in the wilderness. Frost on the leaf, the blue sky tomorrow. Tonight another day somehow. Fuel for the war, never open all is gone. Back to the stars where life falls down. Yesterday's sun, out in the wilderness. Then somehow the end came down. The door, the sky, one sweet light. Yesterday, out in the wilderness. Another set, lost along the way. A certainty, I remain entranced and roughed by time. Fortune was a wine at dawn, a dream I knew. Doors are leaping upon the runs of life. Another day, was a throwaway. Pouring glasses of rain and light, a thief of song. Holding always the storms that second guess. Catching splinters of sunbeams on my fingertips. Matching hinders variety unmet. Another day, was a throwaway. there's a road to a dream I lost. I've gone on through another hour, another vacant wine. The question in my attitude, the question at this altitude, reality or servitude. Why plan? Changing rivers awake and dawn. I see the sun rise on and on into an ocean, a sky I fall again. Never ever, never have I told the lost I ring the bell. I wait again for the night to come on down. The question in my attitude, the question at this altitude, reality or servitude. Why plan? Another day is gone. Asking if the wind can move the sun. The question in my attitude, the question at this altitude, reality or servitude.